We got Mum back with another reacts, and we got British Thunderstorms ain't got nothing on America. So you're going to be seeing America's crazy weather compared to ours, and their weather's insane.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
I thought you meant the other way around.
No. No. Well, our weather's just going to look calm to theirs.
Yeah, but when they've got sun, they've got nice sun. Not
Yeah,
1 hour of sun.
Oh, yeah. They have, like, better sun weather, but they've also got crazy extreme storms.
Yeah.
So we're going to be taking a look at their crazy storms compared to ours. Let's see what we got.
Hello, I'm Lawrence, and I'm on a quest to uncover all of the memos that Britain and America lost in the pond, and one of those memos pertains to storms. So I was about to leave the house and take my puppy for a walk when I looked at the weather reports. Apparently, at the time of filming, Mother Earth is angry with Chicago and the rest of the Midwest because she's sending us some very unpredictable weather over the course of the next few hours. But I'm an optimist. I'm somebody who likes to turn a negative into a positive. So, since we've got this stormy weather coming our way.
Wait, what was that banging?
It's on there.
Was that on the video?
Yeah.
Oh, is that the storm going on? I was thinking there's something. I was thinking there's something happening here.
Anyway, why not make a video called British Storms Ain't Got Nothing on America? But before I do that, I've got a few minutes before the storm is projected to hit us, so I'm going to take the puppy for a quick walk and I'll be back in just a moment. And if you haven't subscried to this channel, do that now.
Well, Arthur, I think the weather report must be wrong. It's really dry out here. Aww. Where are you going?
Oh, Arthur, you know I haven't run since the camel incident of 1998.
I know you can't see much here. Hopefully he lifts up the camera, but I love watching like American sidewalks and stuff like that.
So he's in America?
Yeah, so he's a Brit, moved to America. He's been living there for like 15 years.
Oh, right, okay.
But like when you see like American like sidewalks and pavements and like just area, it's just... It just looks so much cleaner than now. So nice.
Keep going then, Arthur.
Hopefully he lifts up the camera. But...
Thunder's coming. The rain's coming. We've got to get home.
Cute dog.
Good doggy. During my time living here, one thing that's really stood out to me about Midwestern storms is that in the hours and even minutes leading up to them, there's often no hint of a storm at all. Things can be entirely placid, but then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Mother Nature lets out one huge wind gust. And as that wind blows the leaves around like ants in a tumble dryer, there's something else that accompanies it. Really ominous clouds that look like they're going to devour the motorway.
Oh, do you know what I've seen recently in America that looks crazy? So like they've been having like a load of like snowstorms, and their icy roads, I've never seen anything like in my life. So their whole entire road is just full of ice. Yeah. And cars are just sliding like it's on an ice skate rink. Like I know we get icy roads sometimes.
We do. But we have.
But not that bad.
We have gritters. Do they have gritters that go round?
You can't control it. You can't. Oh, it's too much ice. The whole ice is slippery. The whole road is slippery. It looks horrible.
And I'm often told that when clouds have those little pointy bits hanging off them, you've got to be a little bit careful because that could be the precursor to a tornado.
In fact, that might actually be a good video for you to watch.
What's that? If cloud's got a pointy bit, that could turn into a tornado like that.
Yeah. So you see this dangling right here? Yeah. That could be a potential tornado.
Off them, you've got to be a little bit careful because that could be the precursor to a tornado. So far, we've got nothing like that on the horizon today, even though much of the Midwest has experienced that recently. And now that I think about it, it could happen. But thunderstorms, that's what we're here for. Let's see how it's getting on.
That is a thunderstorm.
Yeah, that's a thunderstorm.
Amazingly, amid all of this rumbling that's going on, my animals have been handling it quite well. I was never really concerned about my cat, who's experienced this many times during the 13 years he's been on this planet. Thankfully, unlike some cats, he's not under the misapprehension that he's hearing a giant vacuum cleaner.
You know what? We don't get many thunderstorms at all in the UK anymore.
No, and when we do, we get probably 2 thunders.
Yeah, like... I remember, I don't know why, but when I was a kid, like at your house, I remember more thunderstorms than now.
Yeah, you're probably right, actually. And we used to count them.
Yeah. I can't remember. Like, I actually can't remember the last thunderstorm we had.
So you get a thunder, and then you count.
And then that's how far it's going away.
And that's how far it's moving away.
Yeah. But yeah, no, like... No, I actually can't remember our last thunderstorm.
I quite like a nice thunderstorm with the rain.
Relaxing.
Yeah, it's relaxing. But if it's too loud...
Yeah.
Like
I don't mind them, to be fair.
Theirs are going to be quite large.
Yeah.
And just looks at the storm with the scorn that it deserves. And Arthur, a little puppy, experiencing his first ever thunderstorm, at least on my watch.
He's going to be terrified.
And mostly, in terms of the thunderstorm, he's fine. He spent most of it chewing on his toy because he's going through some dental pains like all puppies do at this age. Poor little bugger.
By far and away, the southern United States sees more thunderstorms than anywhere else in the nation, with Fort Myers, Florida, recording an average of 89 thunderstorms per year. Mental. But I've just learned that one of the most devastating thunderstorm complexes occurred here in the Midwest. Back in 2012, when I was still living in central Indiana, a fast-moving derecho emerged in Iowa before sweeping its way through Illinois and then clear to the Atlantic coast. On its path of destruction, it claimed the lives of 22 people and brought damages of $2.9 billion. And having experienced the derecho of 2020, I'm familiar with how such storms often coincide with the hot temperatures of summer, but they're not uncommon here in...
That's why they happen more though, because of the hot temperatures. Because their temperatures get so hot.
Right, yeah.
That's how a storm then forms.
Yeah.
In early spring, as the thermometer flirts with the 60s, the temperature, not the decade.
Anyway, I think you're going to want to see this because in the last few minutes there's been a development.
Yeah.
That's
It
mad.
is still coming down, yeah.
That's a hail
craziest looking hail I've ever seen in my life. We don't get anything like this in the UK.
How's the car looking?
It's mostly good.
That is a piece of hail that I just picked up from the ground outside.
Imagine that falling from the sky and hitting you.
That's something I'll put in my drink.
But
That's an ice cube.
but that's what they're saying. Like, you know how like they have to put their cars in the garage because their cars would actually get smashed up by all these.
Gosh, that's... And what if you haven't got a garage?
Most Americans do, I think.
Oh, do they?
I don't know. A lot of them obviously won't, like in like, you know, like the cheaper, poor areas.
Yeah.
But like most American home will have a garage.
That is massive.
That is huge. Imagine, and that's just one.
No,
We have tiny ones.
Yeah.
And they hurt sometimes. That's gonna hurt.
You imagine all that pelting down from
100 of them hitting. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt.
Going out the house.
It is definitely the biggest piece of hail I've ever had in my hand, and I have to drop it now because it's melting.
America is no stranger to large pieces of hail that hail from America. In fact, by comparison, some pieces make the segment that I held in my hand look like
That was a car dent. From
Yeah,
hail.
from America. In fact, by comparison,
That is crazy. I don't think. Well, obviously, it might have happened in a rare occasion, but I don't think I know of any cars that's been damaged in the UK by weather.
There probably has been some.
Maybe like crazy winds
But
and
only
something
like the
fell.
wind and the car's gone into another car
Yeah.
or something like that, or
But-
a tree,
but
a tree's fallen.
It don't happen a lot. Where
No,
like it will
no,
happen a lot
no,
here.
it doesn't happen a lot.
Like I'm pretty sure no hail in the UK can damage a car.
No, I've never seen it.
Yeah. No.
and some pieces make the segment that I held in my hand look like a fairy fly, albeit a frozen one. You see, I read today that in
Fly.
2010,
Oh
a piece
my
of hail
God.
measuring almost 8 inches in diameter came down in Vivian. 2010.
An 8-inch hailstone.
That's huge.
Jesus. Would that be able to like knock you out falling from the sky?
Oh yeah, what about all these?
8 inches is like that.
Yeah.
And a piece of hail measuring almost 8 inches in diameter came down in Vivian, South Dakota. It remains the largest hailstone ever recorded in the history of Earth's history. The second largest was found in Nebraska some 7 years earlier, proving once again that everything is bigger in the United States except Q's, but that's irrelevant. But in my neck of the woods, the hail lasted all of 60 seconds.
And just like that, as was the case before the storm started, everything is now placid. The storm has stopped, which is good news for Arthur because we can now take him on that longer walk, and I've just realised he's going to run through all of the sloshy mud. All right, Tara, are you ready?
It turns out neither of us were ready for what happened next.
Ominous. Do you think that's the end of the world, or just the coming of a tornado? Probably neither. Probably just tested it.
Oh, that's the sirens.
Is that the sirens?
Yeah, so you know how I was telling you in that other video, the tornado video?
Yeah.
That if you haven't seen the tornado video, by the way, it might be on the channel, it might not be. But, or it might be next week. So, yeah, tornadoes, they do these sirens, and that's one of the sirens.
Is that the siren?
Yeah, to alert you that a tornado might be happening.
Probably just tested it.
I won't take the chance. Probably
gonna
just
find
tested
out.
it.
This was no test. Just when we thought it was safe to go back into the water, an even bigger shark was emerging from the deep. The Chicagoland area was under a tornado warning. And to be clear, the shark bit was a metaphor, I hope.
Yeah,
But it could be flying sharks.
but we've got to go.
So, currently in the Pittsburgh potty, I have toilet roll for no real reason. We decided, since it's only a few minutes, this tornado warning that's in effect, we wouldn't bring down the whole crate, we just bring him down on a leash and let him roam a little bit. Kafka doesn't have that luxury.
I don't know. I think he's in like a downstairs toilet, it looks like.
No. Not gone to the toilet.
No, for like shelter.
No, only because he's got a toilet roll. It doesn't mean he's in the toilet.
Well, I don't know where he is. It looks like a toilet.
But Kafka doesn't have that luxury, because if he did, he would tear Arthur to pieces, not literally, but they do tend to fight. So yeah, we are just seeing it out. It's supposed to only last about 12 minutes or something like that. And that's pretty normal. I mean, these tornado warnings don't last long. The weather systems move pretty fast. Kafka's trying to escape as we speak. You want any words for your audience? I know, I hate putting you in here, but, you know, gotta take these precautions. And I'm tired. Among the world's countries, the United States in particular is synonymous with tornadoes. In fact, of the 67 tornadoes powerful enough in history to have been classed as an F5, 59 were recorded in the US, and that number is even higher if you account for Brock Lesnar. And in 1925, one of those F5s became the deadly if you account for Brock Lesnar. And in
This was a tornado.
That's an
1,000 dead, 3,000 hurt. So a tornado killed 1,000 people.
1925, one of those F5s became the deadliest in US history when it ripped through Missouri, Illinois, and Indiana along the longest tornado path ever recorded. In total, this one tornado claimed the lives of all.
Yeah, because we don't have it.
To watch, that is like, wow, it's like, you don't think these kind of things happen until you actually watch it and go,
yeah, no, because it's not in our world.
Bless, really.
Yeah, it's not in our world.
Yeah.
Almost 700 people, the vast majority of them right here in Illinois.
Well, after all that, according to the radar, it really is all over now. So, Arthur, you've earned a trip to the dog park. And I'll be honest with you, it's completely and utterly a little bit not surprising that Arthur wasn't scared of the thunder, because he's not even afraid of the big dogs. And I have to admit, he played with them in a manner that was admirable and disgusting.
We don't
There was a lot of cleanup after.
What?
Parks, do we?
Oh yeah, we don't.
No, we have parks.
Wait, yeah, we don't actually. What is a dog park? Like, is a dog park specifically you just let dogs on and that's it?
It must be, because we have parks for children which dogs can go.
Yeah, dogs go on.
But dogs have to be on the lead.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I never thought about that actually.
I've never seen a dog park before.
Yeah, I wonder if it's like specific. Well, yeah, it must be specifically designed for dogs.
They've got fences around, so it is designed for dogs. It's like a pen for dogs to go in, but.
Oh yeah, I never even thought about that. I never even thought about that.
We throw our children in at the same time as well.
With them in a manner that was admirable and disgusting. There was a lot of cleanup after that.
No, that's quite cool actually.
Yeah,
that is cool. For the dogs to play with other dogs.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, after all that drama, that's it for this episode. Let me know in the comments below.
But what do you think of America's storms?
Scary.
Yeah, scary, right?
Scary.
Yeah, definitely. Because I used to complain a lot about the British weather, right? And even though our British weather is miserable, America's weather's crazy.
Yeah, we always moan about the British weather, only because we don't get any sun.
Yeah, we don't get any sun.
The weather forecast will say it's going to be nice today, and then
it
rains.
rains. But it always rains.
Or it's going to rain, and then it's going to be nice. So you never know what to wear.
Yeah.
Because the weather, I never listen to the weather. I don't know about you.
No, I never look at
the weather. I don't look at the weather anymore. It's so unpredictable.
I just predict it's pretty much going to rain every day. Unless it's like June.
And then oh yeah.
Because it always rains.
Yeah, it rains in June as well.
Yeah, true. But like in June, you're more likely to get some sun.
Yeah, well, yeah. Some heat, not sun.
Yeah, yeah,
but
true.
Our weather's awful. We hardly have any sun.
It's pretty much like your Seattle. You haven't seen their Seattle, but their Seattle rains. It's like UK weather in Seattle.
Yeah.
But there we go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you put a thumbs up, subscribe for more content. Live every single day on twitch.tv/L3WG. I'll see you all in the next one.
Bye.
Peace.